Now I'm going to show you something out of the orange. Now they are really coming into season. They're lovely and citrus, and the good thing about them is if you make a center display for your table, it's gonna give you a nice fragrance on the table. So basically you don't need any flowers or anything. It's gonna itself give a nice fragrance on the table. What we're gonna do is we just take our chopping knife, just take the bottom, flatten the bottom out, and same as on the top. Okay, and we're gonna make incisions there in a shape of a V. Now that's upside down V, as you can call it. Now the knife, as you can see, is going that big knife there is going all the way in, because we want the orange to cut all the way up to the center. So when we pull it apart, it actually gives us a nice pattern there. So we just do that all the way around. You can do it literally on the bottom of it, or you can do it in the middle. It just as where you want it. Okay, so we finished there. You just slowly loosen all the ends and just pull it apart. And as you see, there's a nice lovely pattern in there. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this as a base, or you call it as a flower vase, which we can plug in a few flowers in there, and that will be a nice display for the center table. Now for the moment we just put that on the side. Now I have a small piece of radish there, small piece of courgette, and we'll take a couple of red radish there. I quickly show you if you want to make some kind of small flowers there, which going to be arranged on there. So I have a melon baller. Again, the bottom of a courgette, just draw an imaginary line around there and just scoop. That's it. Just all you want is just small petals coming out from the skin. Okay. Now, these are just the outside part of it. So just above where you have start scooping the courgette, you just cut the top off. Take all this yellow part out. Okay. Flatten the surface, and just as we have done earlier on in most of the vegetables there, we're making some petals on top of that. So that's just a small flower there. Now it is recommended, if anything you carve out of small fruits or vegetables, it's better just soak it in the ice cold water. So just if you dip it in there, usually for half an hour or so, but if you leave it in there for a good hour and a half, it does come out very well. But we're gonna leave it for half an hour or so in there. Now that's a canalope. You can buy in any catering shops. So that's the red radish. All we are doing is scooping that out. Nothing major. So that's just a small little flower, a different color, a different pattern on the. So we're gonna dip that in the ice cold water as well. And as I said, if you don't find that, and if you want to use just a normal knife there, you can start peeling just a small bits there all around. Okay, once you have that, scoop all these out, but not all the way through, just halfway through. Okay, and there we are, just a small little garnish out of red radish as well. This normal radish is probably with a similar way we have done the beetroot flower. So if we just take, we took a cylinder, we're just gonna make it in a spindle shape. We just start carving out petals. Okay, so that's just a small little flower rose there. Okay, that's gonna go in the water as well. The cucumber, now we're gonna take a veg out of it. So all I've done is just sliced it across the cucumber. The shape comes out like that. And literally, we're just gonna fan it. So basically, we just, as fine as possible, we're running the tip of the knife all the way through the cucumber, leaving the bottom end intact. So basically this end is intact and all the way through the knives is running. And all you do is at the end there, put the knife and flatten the fan down. So it's just more like a different kind of texture. It's more like a oriental kind of a feeling it gives. These are a couple of roses which we made before with the beetroot. So there's a cocktail stick on the bottom of it, and they just go in the ice water, and same as the leaves which we have made before, they go in the water as well. You will need some cocktail sticks. All we have to do is make sure this stays in place. So we put one cocktail stick there just to hold it. Okay, and maybe another one just to keep it strong. Yeah. So all we have to do is just start arranging as you will arrange a flower vase at home. So that goes there. Now different heights and different colors. And the flower, because the shape, we only need the shape and the base is very too big. What we can do is just cut the base out. We don't need the base, and especially when you're using it in a vase form or so. So that goes there, and there's this partly vase is ready there. What we're gonna do is maybe we'll make a couple of things out of some flower out of the carrot as well. And so that's just a normal carrot. What we're gonna just peel it out. So you can get a jester. That just gives a bit of a texture to the carrot. You can find, if you don't find it, just go without it. Okay, and just simply we're gonna make some flowers out of it, and it's very, very easy. Okay, we take the bottom off and we scoop some petals out. Basically all I'm doing is taking that much off the carrot. Now I've done 5 of those out of that. It gives a shape like that. From the tip you start and peeling off. Now one comes out, same with the other one, and so on. But the last one is tricky. You go all the way down, and with your knife you have to cut inside the carrot and twist, and it comes out. So it's just a small little buds in there, and you can just stick them anywhere. You don't need to put cocktail stick or anything. And this carrot can make 6 or 7 of these. So it's the same process again and again. And I think that's just a small little table garnish is ready there. And you can use pink grapefruit, you can use lemons, you can use any citrus fruit which are in season now, and that will look nice on your center table.